bebresa. It was mainly for pride. You pay African champion, Mezembe neba. You pay South American champion, Santos neba. You pay European champion, Inter Milan neba. It was a championship played for pride. Sika 700 women no dey ye dija kwana dey akọ. But yeah, to tell me say babia global football na kwa drew after COVID moons and some football clubs are running here without having fans behind them, thereby reducing their revenues, you know. About the stage where Club World Cup clubs, you know, we need one game. Yeah, 3 points no nya no enough. You best so amount $2 million. Hey. But enkomo yi sama me shime kakra. Enkomo yi na media minya mo club ya baso. Enche pyramids. Omonam kwa nyesa enche. Ye kasa omonam soro. Flight na call pyramids from Egypt to Joburg.
Omo Saturday so oko Wednesday. Okoye acclimatization, okoye preparation ahead of the game. And they know, say some we need game we say they know where it would propagate them. But yeah, here na me din komo say ya. Me pese ma twema dwene ba fie o. Because me din komo we ensi wa bra me fama dwene ma fie. And me de ma dwene ba fie, me fama dwene ma fie because Ghana ye Madagascar bi na fe na sorry. Ghana Gabon bi na fe na sorry free football mu. Ghana is not a certain country bi a friend say Sao Tome and Principe. Ghana is Ghana. The first time now yes AFCON tournament on this continent, you know, Ghana, Sudan, Egypt, you call us out. So I am talking about 1957. Enche bia EPL no yes so yes 92-93 season. You call the early stage of the game, no. Oma real premiership. Why you so started here there? You bought elite premiership and you done here professional. Yo. We are also here, and a CAF introduce you the Confederations Cup at the buyer. The Confederations Cup, and then you the Champions League in a level. No name, more the second, more the third. Oh, Krumono CAF. Who say? Obu through the season, no born homo dem pa. No Kokotosu 2, and so yeah, organize almost a championship for Momo, and the Confederation Cup no. A PA House of Folk Kotoko were the first 2 clubs of final, and Nyakopon Saye Adom. You born Krum has the first ever maiden tournament. Now, if you are called Banina and Komono, ye discussing a fru baby African game name Kosro Pana Nakotokone has folk Komono at Tiabachi. Now Mudina started Fidi. We've said this many times, say football or Janet Singh Usain Bolt. Football is Janet Singh Michael Johnson. If you don't follow the game leaves you behind there. So I am asking this morning, humbly, game no a jahas in a kotokohana. And they yes so abeje to say the House of Folk. J Africa no 2009 2007 no je omo and na kai kwa represent Ghana or we need one gamer obinya $2 million. Ya two na meka know. But where are our clubs? So yanjintum anama yanjintum. How are we rekindling ourselves back into the game? What is going to be the revival course for our football? How do we get these 2 clubs back? Sporting wise, administrative wise, how do we get these 2 clubs back? In terms of recruitment, you bet me Aziz Ki, your best friend, younger for number 10 or young Africans. Raja for number Fanamareko. Why that? Ababe fa Aziz Ki. Ediniko Morocco. Ediniko Akobo Club World Cup and ya unim skomutia $1 million. They paid. Why dad paid this money for Aziz Ki? Oh, I have the picture of the guy. We need a picture of Julius Nyerere or Tanzania. Yeah. The guy's brilliant player. Why has the game left our 2 clubs back? They've left them behind us. And Oshe Babia, Pyramid Ali, why dad more sometimes more bomb game no corner. There's no way coming out. As this kid at TV. Pyramid squad, me 2 monokwana, 1 TD number boy nana. Umina some way somehow about the national team of Egypt. It be my bo ugly mo. I know my baby draw. So nye a grown a be modio. So we yes I now money so crab and to the young cost. Why?
Arsenal, I agree. Said finally, they want to show the relevance that Thomas Partey hold you team. I mean, technically, Thomas is there. Tactically, I've said it. Thomas Partey is one of the best players at Arsenal OCCA. And yet, told me Thomas and about 2. No, I am talking about tactics. To be about 2, to be about 6.
game no me dia or in the final third as the last attacker also who goes wrong or bury the question angle no so me my dream no my dream say in Finfin ho Declan is playing but Thomas Partey is the most important player of Arsenal in Finfin but it told be no more year Arsenal probable 11 na me call X e ko hu say Arsenal handles ni bi ene Arsenal related accounts ni bi o my Thomas Partey free mu de Zubimendi aba share Declan Rice ne Martin Odegaard ncha ya na me ra ho pa why would you even dare Martin Odegaard ahead of Thomas Partey say Eddie Odegaard here say Thomas Partey positionally yes about 10 positionally Thomas Partey a CDM about 8 out about 6 but I say Adia Thomas Partey the bread Arsenal on the table no I was so see Odegaard so one gin to say we Arsenal fan Martin lose the guy and see etinena me hu say oh Mikel Arteta ni panifo kan say be man no 2-year contract na che say no money ajepa for Arsenal for because we've said this many times he's established the Finfio and the akai the final time Marco striker be any a classical number 10 to say me suit Ozil Odegaard or another number 10 but me who the 10 credit define it he's so a classical number 10 he doesn't dribble so much he doesn't provide the chances it was zero chances no create as number 10 the Arsenal and Odegaard a typical 4-3-3 has to have a number 10 behind a striker. Oh, you're a good distributor of the ball. In the Champions League, at the top level, all of that, Martin Odegaard or Irai. So, omo market no more player for fra. Zubimendi Mate, how do you condensed? Oh, you're rich, but Zubimendi one, Declan makes me a ball, Partey makes me a ball. Me say Odegaard or here competition or 10 ho. Na Smith Rowe. Almost at Thomas Partey interview, be say, who is the most intelligent player of Arsenal? Me so be bought Declan and now be bought before. I say, Smith Rowe.
I don't know Mujana Koyano.
Mo. And now Busan say, how? I say, oh, no. Ask yourself why he wears the number 10 JC. Asking a Jagger in a coin. So, who is creating for these strikers? Now, when this striker, I won't say any number 10 or creating. Arsenal team no solid in defense, solid in midfield. Diaka the final third. Now, me Busan Arsenal say, man, I'm praying now. Story catch it say, ADL Aurelio Di Laurenti, Wama Antonio Conte. 200
container or so be stay just on 200 million euros
so you Napoli
for transfers and for 8 to 9 players and some pager on wage bill from 80 million to 110 million euros a year
wage bill no hono o person a kire say
mo obe demanding
now the community say busa ho dia Conte why dia Napoli for to demand this to even put these demands on the table, they are going to hire person who want to crow.
What you wear pen?
A bit refi me home.
I'm on G League and so.
The authority he has.
Okay.
The authority he has. Look, yeah, before you have the authority, you need to win. They are winning Monopoly for. People want to bet me a case pay away. And it's not back a car, you bet back a pay away. Hans a flake, the way you bet back a me pay away. They are going to hire Monopoly for. Yeah, I'm a person to say, they are a refer for me. But look at the confidence and the tenacity of the Busa Sikasa. Me put 289 players. But Mikel Arteta and Kokasim we say so mona. Mikel and Kokasim we so mona. That is why I was telling you say club will be on a policy. And it's what you do so many Arsenal chia. You do me say club now one mo budget e ka krabi. Na mo didi kese won kra no ho any players are fe no move fefeba no man yire mo baby then you poach all those guys and intimi kofa Henry by after say on ho chire no struggle with Juventus and Henry baba ye adwuma no kofa Dennis Bergkamp brought all those players and they did their job. Currently Arsenal can't match Bayern na Madrid no kra no tua din high since kana sope you want Arsenal to pick this money so culturally Arsenal nya club obetimi akasa ofasika akasefo no but me the content dey not to ho say o ka sa ofififu na ya and ka babu sa say dey adwuma and why ya o deserve say ko benya authority but that is what the game is okay and when you say so improving the squad no a the league we be want to nka and of course Juve forces open no my last pick you know o my story say Lamine entourage na say Lamine ni mbobo se Barcelona the most important player you know say Oma Manama ye highest paid player there
say ni DBC
bibi to say ni BC
say bibia wo wi ase bibia tmesi man that son that say Leo Messi beko
look entourage no omuku players no entourage for no muku players no
what I would tell Lamine ni entourage and say they are dealing with one of the most politically spoiled clubs in the world. Politically spoiled clubs in the world. One of them, and only deal is say no. Say I can say where you fufu, but the young kind of domu say a tuntum. Ni nyamani nye tuntum. Basenemi pa. Until I mean, you're very careful. Me, I've come to tell you, say next season the responsibility is number Dawson. Nemum, so Baba catch a club like Barca say, Lamine Yamal'S one highest paid player. And say why
35 to 40 million euros a season.
Omo na emu akura no, do omo ye no monto mbo ase. Omonto mbo ase. Barca, Madrid, Bayern.
So me ba oni age 17.
Yeah.
Yen kan your man boy na here. But Lewandowski 26 million euros a season. De Jong 23 million euros a season, down to 16 million. And you're gross.
Yeah.
You turn on the 8 million you coffee. Or there's a bit more than that, and I said no.
For now, they no. Yeah, no. If you say,
Who didn't feel neka? And there's only one called boss our boy mamo.
Born there, or I'm a Barca for, I'm on a contract, Papa. He's still in the justify phase. Lamine, he's still in the justify phase. Hey. He's still in the justify phase. Because look, somebody to Raja. Look,
I said this guy almost was 17. But born in there was 17 or but it do so because Obeda is ten inform me them ben last week say Omojitum say negotiation di kan some years back no and a woo
the buyout clause
and memo have you 1 billion euros buyout clause.
Say come here or 17 years. I want to talk this way.
And I'm saying the buyout clause.
Since only buyout, he's still on Drew professional.
Or the Shema 18 or the Shema.
Lamine
also Obenya 18 and say
on Drew 18 on your professional.
And I'm say Obenya 18 July
yeah.
More extended a 1 billion euros the buyout clause.
And I make you say say ya metis to me hey. Lamine buyout say and I'm saying on Drew professional.
They also can no. The obey abra we do professional now me boy.
Lamine on this kind of
forget about the age and focus on the performance. Still with that, if I was here do Sicali, what guys are I was 70. Send over you support number.
Yes,
for Manchester game.
Yeah, City game no kakra bi
na what boy we are now. Oh, na me ko Mike mo. Ma me bra Mike mo na.
That topic City ne United game no.
Europe and e be hwempa, you be use tactical board no.